Welcome to Girl Power DIY episode number 2. The reason why I say episode number 2 is because episode number 1, even though it wasn't filmed, that was where I installed all the cabinet pulls for every cabinet in my house, 29 cabinet pulls in all, using my drill set, a screwdriver, and a template, therefore saving myself $350 from having to pay somebody to do that. So in today's episode, we are going to attempt to remove the washer plate from the bottom of my washer. So as you can see, here is my washing machine. And what I don't know what you can see is I washed some clothes last night, but somehow the agitator and the drum got off kilter, and literally my sheet is stuck in the bottom of the washer plate. I don't know if you can see this, but you can see that it is literally stuck, and no matter what I do, I'm pulling, nothing's going to happen. So I pulled up my trusty friend YouTube and found that this does occasionally happen for some of these newfangled washing machines with a top load agitator. And so basically I'll need to remove the entire, what this is called, the washer plate down here. So I found a video on YouTube. I'm going to attempt to do this myself. I have my trusty tools here that I just bought from Lowe's. So one, this is a ratchet wrench extender that will allow me to actually go all the way down into the washing machine with this. I had to get a big one. The guy told me I needed a lot of torque. This is the ratchet wrench that will allow me to turn the screw or nut, whatever you call it, that's in the bottom of the washer plate. And this is a 7 1/16 inch drill bit thingy thing that will allow me to actually unscrew the nut that's in there. So what we're going to do first, before we do anything, is we are going to unplug the washer from this socket, because we do not want to die while we are trying to do this. That would not be a good look. So I'm going to unplug the washing machine here like so, because I don't want to electrocute myself. And so I'm going to prepare these tools, take them out of the packaging, and I'll be right back. So as you can see, we have the contraption all put together. This is the wrench that will allow me, again, to turn. The extender, well, again, if you can see here, it's pretty deep, so I have to go down in here to do the nut. And then at the end of this is the 7 1/16 inch bit that will allow me to turn it. So what we have to do is we have to take off the agitator cap. This should come right off. I might need 2 hands. Yep, I need 2 hands, so hold please. So we took off the agitator cap. I just needed 2 hands to do it. See, the cap is off. And so you can see that's the nut down there that we have to unscrew. Again, word on the street is that is the only thing that is keeping the washer plate in place. So I'm going to have to put some elbow grease in this. And so I'm going to try to line this up. Okay. And then lefty loosey, righty tighty. So I'm going to need 2 hands, because as you can see, when I try to turn this, the whole drum turns. So I'm going to have to hold the drum still while I'll try to unscrew this nut by myself. So again, I'm going to have to throw some elbow grease into this. So I'll be right back as I try to loosen this up. Okay, I have the contraption here, and you can see I'm hooked on to the nut at the bottom. But unscrewing this is proving to be way more difficult than I thought, because I can't get a real grip on it, because, the drum is moving. So I can't, this is not stable. Because this is not stable, I can't, get a grip. So I'm literally sitting on the edge of the washing machine. I'm going to attempt to stabilize this with my knees so that I can get enough pressure to turn this, lefty loosey, righty tighty. So I just wanted to give you an update. I'm really determined to do this myself. I think I can do it, but I got to get enough elbow grease. But this thing has to be stable for me to do that. So we'll see what I can do. Be right back. I'm still here, starting to get a little despondent. I think this nut here is crazy glued or cemented to the bottom. My wrist hurts, my hand hurts. I don't know if you can see it, but my hands are red from gripping this thing here. I pulled out some reinforcements. I figured I can get some grip on it and, you know, bang it out, but it's not moving. So I'm gonna take a little break. I might have to pull out some reinforcements. I did not want to have to do the reinforcements, but I think I have to get some reinforcements. So stay tuned. Okay, you heard me say that I had to call in some reinforcements. So reinforcements have been called, and I had to pull out the big gun. So this is Derek. He's the big gun. He's very excited to be here. So he's trying to do this as well. We're gonna pause the camera and watch him work. Be right back. All right, so we're in business here. So it's now getting loose. We had to throw a little testosterone on here. So it's getting loose. See, teamwork makes the dream work. I think is it loose? All right, wait, I think you gotta do some more. I can't. Should I get out of the washing machine?
Can't get that low, man. I'll stay there for a second. The question is,
okay, now let me see if this is enough leeway for me to lift up the washer. Hold on, we're going to be right back. Well, as you can see, things are right back the way they were when we started this. It's almost 10 o'clock at night. Derek and I did get the screw out, but even though the screw was out, there's still something else in here. We have no idea what it is that's keeping this washer plate in place. So, you know, this is still stuck. So what we did is we closed everything back up as if nothing happened, because unfortunately, even the big gun couldn't help resolve this. So I'm going to have to call Best Buy tomorrow to have them send someone out here, and they're probably going to have to lift up the whole drum. I have no idea. A little bit disappointing because, again, this is girl power DIY, and I'm not able to do this myself, but sometimes, you know what, it is girl power to realize when you have to call in the professionals. So until that point, I can't wash any clothes, so I'm going to go to the laundromat tomorrow. I can't sleep in my bedroom because, don't laugh at me, I only have one set of king-size sheets, and as you can see, they're tangled up here in the washing machine. So I'm going to have to sleep another night in the guest bedroom. So stay tuned for the continuing saga of episode 2, DIY Girl Power with the washing machine. I will continue this video once we are able to successfully get this resolved with the professionals. Until next time.